History remembers the great empires, the Romans, the Greeks, the Persians. We know who they conquered and how they ruled. But here's a question we rarely ask. Which land was one of the most invaded and desired in history? It wasn't Rome. It wasn't Egypt. Can you take a guess? It was India. From the Persians in the 6th century BC to the British in the 20th century AD, more than a dozen major foreign powers set their sights on the subcontinent. But India, it wasn't a conquering nation itself. Protected by the towering Himalayas in the north, surrounded by oceans in the south, it was almost a world of its own. Then why did every road seem to lead here? Why India was the prize the world couldn't resist? To know that we have to know the history of India. Let's take a deep dive. India was known as Sone Chidiya, the golden bird. It had wealth beyond imagination. Gold, diamonds, silver, fine silk, and cotton textiles so prized they were luxury imports worldwide. By the year 1700, India made up nearly a quarter of the world's GDP, making it one of the richest economies in history. But India's wealth wasn't just in gold. It was in knowledge. The concept of zero, the decimal system, trigonometry, and key algebraic ideas were developed or refined here. These advancements shaped science, architecture, and engineering across the world. Centuries earlier, the Indus Valley civilization showed mastery in urban planning, with cities, drainage systems, and grid layouts that would inspire future civilizations. Medicine thrived too. Ayurveda offered nature-based healing, while the legendary surgeon Sushruta described operations like cataract removal and reconstructive surgery over 2,000 years ago. Knowledge that traveled to neighboring regions. India also gave the world Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and later Sikhism. Spiritual traditions and philosophy spread not by force, but by choice. In the 5th century AD, Nalanda University became one of the world's first great learning centers, attracting students from China, Korea, Tibet, and Central Asia. Its geography made it the beating heart of world trade. A few mountains passes in the northwest connected it to Central Asia and the Middle East. Sea routes thrived thanks to predictable monsoon winds, linking India directly to Arabia, East Africa, and Southeast Asia. So, how did such a rich and advanced land face so many invasions? The world had heard of such wealth, yet never tasted it. As under the Mauryas and Gupta's empire, India's heart remained untouchable. But after they fell, power fractured into many kingdoms. That political fragmentation left openings, and foreign powers stepped in. Some came and left, but others stayed, taking India's wealth and knowledge back to their homelands. Until the British arrived and stayed for nearly 200 years, draining resources on an unprecedented scale. In 1947, India was free again, and today the land once called the Golden Bird still shares its gifts with the world. Its philosophies of karma, yoga, and meditation, its innovations in science and technology, its ideas of resilience and renewal. The wings of the Golden Bird were clipped for centuries, but they were never broken, and it continues to strive for the global recognition it once enjoyed.